Stampers and Scrappers, thank you for coming back to Scrap Paper Scissors Academy, where today we are going to be making this adorable little treat holder, where when you open it, you can have a treat inside. Now my first idea was to fill some yummy jelly beans in this little bag and have that attached in here. However, when I went to my cupboard to get the jelly beans that I bought specifically for this project, they were all gone. Assuming that my husband and children ate them, I just decided to go ahead and use one of these cute SpongeBob treats that was left over from my son's birthday party. So I just actually attached that on there with some sticky strip. And when you close it, it just has this cute little purse. So, we're going to make this project today so that you guys can have an idea for some Easter treats. And then when I'm done filming this video, I'm going to make about 18 more of these for my daughter's class. So, I use the Sophia paper pack, the stamp set. I use the scallop square and a circle punch. I use some just very thin ribbon. You could use, really whatever you want. And then, of course, you have to have a treat to go in on the inside. I will go ahead and show you how I got to this point. You're going to first need a piece of cardstock, and I'm using this from the Sophia Workshop on the Go. You need it 10 by 2.5. And then you're going to score it at 2 3/16. You're going to score it at 2 11/16. You're going to score it at 6 1/8 and 6 5/8. So then it kind of makes a little box in a way. And then you're going to kind of fold the scores and crease them nice and tight so that when you're opening and closing it, it doesn't have any difficulties. Then you're going to need a piece of paper that is 9 by 2 1/4. And you're going to put plenty of sticky strip on that. I'm using my Tombow adhesive. Absolutely love the Tombow. Check out the tape runners we have in the Close to My Heart catalog because they're pretty awesome too. You're going to start by adhering it to the side that has the shorter side. And there's a big, huge, significant difference. See, this is the long side, this is the short side. You want to start at the short side. And then I'm going to just go from here and I'm just going to push it down. And I didn't squirt or anything because now I'm just going to fold over. Because if you use the sticky strip, it keeps everything kind of in place. That's what I love about tape runners, is that it keeps everything in place versus, I usually use glue sticks and stuff, and I've realized that it doesn't really keep stuff in place. So, when you fold it up, this is what it's going to look like. I love the Sophia paper pack. It's so adorable for pink-like projects. And, there's a lot of different projects you can use with this paper pack, but I just absolutely love the spring feel of it. Then you're going to need a scallop and a circle. So, with my scallop, I'm going to actually poke holes with my paper piercer around the edge, using my Close to My Heart paper piercer and the mat that comes with it. So it's a kit that you can purchase in the catalog. It's only a few dollars. That way I have a little bit of flair and dimension to that. And then I'm going to stamp something on this circle. And I'm going to use my Sophia new stamp set that I got here. I'm going to stick this on a block. I'm going to use Hollyhock for my bird cage. Going to wash that off here really quick. And then I'm going to use the smaller bird in that set, and I'm going to use blush for that little guy. Okay, see? Cute, ain't it? Do-do-do. Alright, I'm going to kind of swipe my edges to add a little bit more of a distinction between the circle and the scallop. And then I've got that done. So let's grab the scallop and then adhere it on. And then what I'm going to do is just adhere some adhesive to the top part of my scallop. And adhere that on. Looking good so far. Then I'm going to take another one of these little SpongeBob treats. Just kind of adhere it in there. You know, I've also got some SpongeBob suckers too. I figured if they have the right to get into my candy stash, I can get into theirs, right? But I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive up on the part that folds over so that we can put a little bit of ribbon there. And this is kind of a short leftover piece of ribbon. I guess I could get a bigger one. I do have the ribbon sitting here, but for the purpose of this demonstration, that works out great. So, and then assuming this is temporary adhesive, you could really put a tiny bit of adhesive right here. That way it kind of stays shut. You wouldn't want to do that with permanent adhesive, or you won't be able to open it, or you'll tear your paper when you open it. But with this, now I can just flip it up, and I've got my treat in there. So, excuse me, there you go. I have two adorable little purses. Thank you for stopping by.